Alright guys, you are watching Rage TV, and I'm your host, Rageypoo.
What's up guys, it's your boy Tryhard Xikar.
And we're bringing you the first Invitational from Clan FVCKIN. These are the wild cards. Boop. Here we go. On Rage TV, bottom left-hand side, we have LOL's ThePandaPaw with LOL ThePatient. Top left-hand side, we have ZEEEZ Maestroman with Metaknight.
Top right, we got Brobama. Oh, hold on one second. I might just spaz out. My bad.
Somebody's watching us.
Yeah,
on the stream.
And
turn that off.
Top right, Brobama and BinLadenbro. Bottom right, we have TORQ and Mr.Paz. They are from a classic clan, EZmode, Rageypoo's clan, in fact.
That's right.
And we have actually a Tassadar coming out from Mr.Paz, taking the middle really quickly.
Look, there's actually some fighting going on already. Oh my gosh, there's two storms that just went down. One from the middle, one from the right-hand side. And look at all the heroes that are out here, Xikar.
We got heroes, we got elite mercs, we got everything. Oh, a Tassadar just went down really quickly. Very quick Tassadar kill.
Mr. Paz. What's going on, buddy? Oh, no. That's a really early death from that task. Does he even have enough to remake it? No, he doesn't.
I don't think he does. It is tournament mode, so losing a hero early in the game is really crucial. I mean, in high income, you can wait a little bit, remake it. However, in tournament mode, it is much different. You have to earn every cent. You do not get money every minute. It is not like high income mode. That's why practicing with scrims is the best practice. Pub's not really that great of practice for a tournament.
And looking at the points tab, despite losing this, and I don't know how this is even possible, Mr. Paz and TORQ have taken a really early lead. I guess
that is correct. Yeah, they do have the most combined points. That is very interesting. Mothership Reapers coming out for PandaPaw.
Oh my gosh. That is nuts. I can't believe we've seen an early Mothership. Yeah, there's so many heroes
this
out.
This is crazy. This is we should have jumped right into this because we missed a lot of stuff. We got Reapers, we got a mini Mothership, 2 Tassadars, Hunter Killers, and a DT. This is crazy.
Wow, and looking at the top left-hand side, there's a lot of mass coming out from Maestroman and Metaknight. They just need to get in the game.
Dodging good storms?
They're dodging good storms. I feel like their Hunter Killers are just a little bit out of position.
Yeah, that is true. The Hunter Killers early in the game do not have much range, so you need to kind of bury them and unbury them close to the enemy's army so you can get that feed. Mr. Paz actually deciding to remake his TAS, so he is going to be down, but he's definitely going to go for TAS.
Man, that's so a shame. That's like a 750 mineral investment right there already.
That is a huge loss, especially in tournament mode. I cannot stress that enough. Tournament mode is really crucial. You do not want to lose heroes, because in tournament mode, you do not get periodical money. You have to earn every cent. The only money you get is from the 10-minute mark.
Oh, no. It looks like Bin Laden is going to get surrounded. There he goes. Brobama. No, in fact, he backs out as he's now engaging TORQ. And there we go. Flashbangs go down. The DT has used a Void Prison. The scan goes down. And DT does back away. That Reaper almost dying, Xikar.
Very low. Very low. That is correct, Ragey. Very low. 95 health. One more hit, it would have died. Oh, nice feedback on Ben Laden by ThePatient. Very nice feedback.
And this is really interesting that... okay, so Brobama has decided to go with Zealot. Now, with the tech choice that BinLadenbro has gone, he's going pure hero. So going Zealot is really interesting. I wonder if he's going to switch them to warps, because really the damage dealer here for BinLadenbro is going to be the Tassadar. So
that is
their
correct,
units are not going to be very strong. It's no sense making temples. So I think we're going to see some warps.
I agree with that. I'm guessing it's going to be warp lots, and he's going to be massing them up and trying to get that surround. That's what I think he's going to be doing. But we'll see. Maybe temples. I'm not sure.
You know, I've been in channel with Ice, and he's been in call with me once, and he mentioned about how going with the army is just really bad for Zeratul, and that's kind of what Brobama is doing. In fact, he's not even massing up at all. He's bringing the Zealots out.
Yeah, actually, Ice is 100% correct. If you'll know, Gannicus, he's my new tournament partner. His DT play is... He actually masses up his army. Yeah, he leaves his army in his base, massing it up, just feeding with that DT, hacking away at other people's armies, getting that money, just always... The DT is always attacking something. And he kind of... Brobama just has it with his army.
Nice Void.
Yeah, picking off... Oh, he should have moved it on that task. Missed chance right there. But that's all right.
A lot of the players, I think they're just a little nervous right now. As you can see, a lot of the heroes are really apprehensive to go out. I mean, I should hope that Mr.Paz is a little apprehensive right now, too, considering that, he lost that Tastar so early. But if you look at top left, they're not moving out.
That's right. They have a huge mass up, and and double storm. Just
triple quad.
That is not good.
That army just got totally massacred,
destroyed.
Look at the patient shoot up in first.
Yeah, that's points just shot up. That was very nice storms.
Nice feedback.
Feedback's going down. Very nice. Feedbacks are actually really important because Tassadar, you really need that feed early on. You really need that energy. However, with the feedback, you're going to take away their energy. Excellent. Feedback is really good in the early stage of the game.
Patient could be in trouble, though. Vortex goes down.
Oh, there we go.
Force field.
Force fields, there we go. That's what
nice.
That is some good play right there. That is high-level play. That's what you want to see to win a tournament. Traps a task.
Down it goes.
Picks up the kill. Very nice.
And his partner couldn't support. Very nice play.
Very smooth. Very smooth.
All right, so Mastermind chiming in, and he says, this doesn't look good for TORQ or Paz because the cross spawn will be feeding shortly. And sure enough, they are. If you look at top left, just really, really, really apprehensive with these Hunter Killers, Xikar. They're still level 0.
Well, I do not agree with this, with the Hunter Killers. I think he should, as you notice, he has 2 attack on the Hunter Killers. That is useless. He needs to get those levels. Levels are much more important than attack on a hero in the early stage of the game. I do not agree with that at all.
He may be doing it just to ditch the hero entirely. As hero damage, sometimes, I mean, it's 50% towards other units. Maybe he's going to be transitioning into a more Merc-style play. Or maybe it was just a mistake. I'm really not sure at this point.
Yeah, I have never seen that before. If he was going to go Hunter Killers, I would think he would... The correct way to do it is the levels, and then once it's maxed, then you could get some hero attack, but deciding to go for the hero attack first, so I'm not sure what his game plan is.
Patient is on fire right now.
Patient is doing excellent. Very excellent. And PandaPaw, that mothership, giving that Tassadar a lot of cover, which is also very good.
Nice Seeker Missile.
Oh, Seeker Missile, there we go.
Oh, TORQ. Very nice. The points are still fairly even for all sides except for top left. They're really, really struggling. They have to pull something out of their hat.
That's true.
And look at this, Xikar. He's going up really slow burrow with these hunters, and every second that they're burrowed is just money gone.
It's a waste.
It's
exactly.
a big waste.
Exactly. I agree 100%, Ragey. That he needs to be very offensive with Hunter Killers. He needs to be leveling them. The leveling them gives them range. It gives them DPS. You need to level your Hunter Killers if you're going for hero style play.
Let's look at the units tab real quick. Yes, there is a Raven for TORQ. The Tassadar for top right is level 3, and I don't know about you, Xikar, but I tend to not favor going all in for heroes because if you don't have a tier 3 Merc, if you lose your hero, it could be big trouble.
Ragey, I could not agree more. I used to go pure Fester, all in, all the time, and if I lost it even once, that was game for me. It was almost impossible to get it back. However, if I did not lose it once, the feed was insane. It's a very high risk, high reward build. That is what I have to say. It's very high risk, high reward. And if you're good with the micro, if you do not lose it, then by all means go for it. But it is very, very risky.
And as Ice so mentioned, oh my gosh, top left is turning into a feed corner.
Oh, yeah.
This is nuts. They're totally getting massacred right now. And you know what? I feel like he's going all in for BinLadenbro because he's comfortable. Their score is actually fairly high between the two. They're not too far behind from Patient, and I think they know that they're going to be able to feed from TORQ, but oh, we have a Vortex. Force field!
Force field, there we go. That's exactly what I want to see.
Oh my gosh. Feedback! And they're not focusing it!
He needs to focus the task right now. There he goes. Picks up the kill. Now, the only thing that Patient did wrong there was he moved in to focus that other Tassadar with his Tassadar. He needs to pull his Tassadar back to safety, because if BinLadenbro focused it, he would have traded off, and he does not want to trade off. He wants to kill it without being killed.
Exactly.
But no, that was very good force field. Very good.
Alright guys, so let us know how we sound in the stream. You are watching Rage TV here with Xikar and Rageypoo. Let us know, just throw us a little comment and say, hey, is it coming in loud and clear? How does the stream look? Is it crystal clear? Are you having any lag issues? If you want to rage about it, let us know. The more you're involved, the better. And if you happen to be watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel and show your support. Leave a comment, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the first round of the wildcards here right now on Rage TV.
Definitely. Definitely. Now it has passed the 10-minute mark. We're going to start seeing some tier 3 units. We're going to see some tier 2.5.
Ooh,
this is
Xikar,
really
look at top.
Look
at top left. Devil Dogs.
There we go. There we go. Devil Dogs. We have Devil Dogs, and we have Marauders for top left. Brobama actually electing to go Stalkers. Perhaps he's seen the Marauders. He's seen the Destroyers. Stalkers, not actually that bad of a decision.
Ooh, and if you notice, bottom right deciding to go with a very safe build. He's gone Goliath.
Goliath, yeah. Actually, this is very balanced throughout the counters. We have Stalkers countering Marauders, Marauders countering Destroyers, Stalkers also countering Destroyers, and Goliaths, and the Destroyers countering the Goliaths. It's very interesting, very balanced across the board. Not really one Merc dominating the field.
I believe Goliaths also counter Stalkers as well, right?
Yes, Goliaths do indeed counter Stalkers. Hard counter Stalkers, in fact. Also, Stalkers with that is going to be very good versus a Tassadar, because right when he lays down a Storm, all he has to do is blink right out of it, taking no damage. So let's see if he utilizes that blink in his favor.
And there we go. As you can see, he is starting to level up the Marauders for Maestroman. And the Hunters are at 3 attack. What level are they? They're still level 0. I
do not agree with that at all.
I think he might be abandoning leveling up the Hunters in favor for the Merc.
Just a waste. It's a complete waste of hero attack. It doesn't, like you said, it does benefit Merc attack a little bit, but it's a waste of money. Merc attack early in the game, if you're going for Merc heavy play, is crucial. I mean, if you're going for hero, you need the levels. You do not need the attack.
Uh-oh. He's going to lose them here, Xikar. Down goes
here
1.
Here we go.
Down goes 2. And down goes 3. There it is.
Absolutely useless. The 3 attack and the 500 he bought is just a complete waste.
Oh, man. Top left is in so much trouble, Xikar.
Yeah, that is completely true.
But you know who isn't in trouble? The Patient, who has literally kept the control of the middle almost the entire game. They are just
very
scary
nice
right now.
PandaPaw getting those Immortals 4 attack. Excellent. I love it. The Patient with the 4 attack Destroyers. They are looking in the dominant position without a doubt.
And you know, I don't see a single melee unit out on the field. He's decided to switch from the Zealots to the Stalkers, which is very interesting. I mean, there's a lot of range, but there's no melee. There's not a single melee out.
There's no melee anymore. Last of the Zealots have died. There is no more melee.
And I really feel like with no melee, I think it's just going to be range versus range. And if the Patient can hold top, I think they've got it.
Oh yeah, for sure. If the Patient keeps holding that mid, he's going to be denying feeds, denying flanks. He's going to take all the feed to himself. Here we go. We have Devil Dogs coming in here trying to pick up the Stalkers. The Stalkers are not blinking away, not utilizing those blink.
He doesn't have it researched.
Oh, he does not have it researched.
Yeah, and I have to take back what I originally said. Okay, there is melee. It's Devil Dogs.
Yeah, Devil Dogs.
But at 1911, he's got a long way to go. He just lost a huge... Okay.
Not looking good.
All right, guys. Good decision, bad decision during the event. Good decision, attack with range. Bad decision, going in a choke point with Devil Dogs. You never do that with any melee.
Look at the patient. He's completely trapping the Marauders in there. Completely trapped. He's got the patient on one side. He's got Brobama on the other.
Wow.
Those Marauders are going to be cleaned up real soon.
As I was saying before, Xikar, you always want to get a surround, always with melee, and he just didn't do it.
Definitely.
He's out of supply. Metaknight he's got nothing right now.
He's at 76 supply. 47. That is absolutely horrible.
Oof.
He is completely out of this game. I don't like to count players out too soon, but I have to say he is
Force fields. Oh, he didn't get it.
Looks like one goes down. Does not get the second one.
Another Vortex on the bottom right ramp.
Right.
And look, ooh, TORQ trying to go in, but he's going to get surrounded here.
Playing aggressive.
Another force field going down, but he just doesn't have that energy, Xikar. He can't do it. Oh,
does not have the energy.
He doesn't. And there we go. We're finally seeing one Viking on the field, as Ice was suggesting. A Viking's going to really help against the mothership.
Right. It's not a lethal, but it is definitely gonna push it away. It's gonna push it back, and definitely if he gets that second one, that second Viking's definitely gonna push that mothership away.
And look at the units tab real quick. It looks like Zeratul still electing to stay level 1 for what's his name? BinLadenbro. His task star is level 4, and Patient's task star is level 3. I think Patient is starting to move into Hyper Destroyer attack. It's at 5 attack, and I kind of like that choice, going all in with the task star. Is not always the safest
I do
bet.
like that as well. I do like that. He's getting his mercs. He's trying to build up a good composition.
Ooh, Patient.
And really hold the middle.
The Patient lost his High Templar.
Oh, HT goes down for the Patient. I completely missed that. I was focusing on Metaknight, just trying to get in that flank with the Devil Dogs, but is not really getting in the angle he needs.
Top left is in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely. Top left is in a lot of trouble. They haven't fed barely at all. Their mass is almost completely gone. No heroes. They're trying to hang on. They're trying to hang on.
Another Vortex, but it doesn't get a whole lot of units. Meanwhile, there is a lot of stuff going on. Oh wow, it looks like Maestroman and Metaknight are trying to get that surround bottom left, but wow, every Devil Dog.
Yeah, Patient's Merc is a lot stronger, and he keeps his mass a lot nicer. So definitely it favors the Patient, definitely. Like I said, TORQ pushing away that mothership, making it so he cannot Vortex, cannot cloak his units. I like the choice of the Vikings. I like it.
Stalkers do finally have Blink. We could even see a Blink going in on the mothership. Nope, it was just healed.
Oh, but he gets the Raven.
Nice
pick off. Very nice pick off. Now, one thing really quick I do want to mention is this Tassadar play is looking dominant in this matchup. However, once we get into the farther stages of the tournament, I can guarantee that Tassadar is not going to stay on the board very long. I mean, we have players that can pick off a Tassadar in about 5 minutes flat. So once the later stages of the tournament, they're going to have to play much more cautious, much more defensive with the Tassadar.
That's very true. Unless they decide to go with the High Temple Archon, which would be interesting. High Templar Archon is very strong.
Oh, very strong. The Archon, in my opinion, is actually even stronger than the Queen Fester. Yes, the Queen Fester does root, but the Archon's energy and sheer damage is just much more powerful.
A lot of storms going down. There's a lot of action going on bottom right.
Storms. Oh, feedback. Nice feedback.
They still have middle, though, Xikar. Look at the points.
Wow.
8,000 for the Patient, 5,000 for PandaPaw.
Reggie, they are in a huge lead right now, and basically they're cutting off the feed, denying the flanks. They're doing everything they should be doing to assert their dominance over this game. Really feeding off top left was really a good choice in that they got right next to top left, which not cross position, so they have got a lot of feed throughout this game.
Nice storms too. Oh my gosh, those storms are able to tear through those mercs. That's a powerful storm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it looks like another force field going down on TORQ. A Vortex. Is he going to be able to do the force fields? He's got one.
Gets one off.
There's two.
Oh,
there's three.
The other. All right, there we go. Got the third one. Oh, but the PandaPaw's mothership does go down. Vikings, wow. Very nice. Very nice.
Looks like he could pick off that corruptor. There it goes.
Oh, that was
nice.
That was poor play. Needs to pull that corruptor back.
It almost seemed like he attacked it while it was in that vortex. That was really interesting. He must have just like right at the tail end. He must have hit it like.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh, we are going to have a little battle on the top tower. Seems like, oh, you know what happened? Maestroman did buy those Hunter Killers back, and he just lost them. So
poor top left. They're a feed quarter at this point. There's nothing they can do.
Not looking good at all. Keeps buying those Hunter Killers and keeps losing it. Not good at all.
Is he reviving yet again? Wow.
I hope not. I hope not. And
he's upgrading hero dip.
Oh my goodness. I just facepalmed right there because that is not what you want to do at all. You do not want to get that hero damage. You want if you want to go hero-based play, you want to get the levels. You want to crank the levels out fast. It's just better upgrades. And now Patient just trapping them. This is excellent. What Patient is doing is he's preventing the flank. However, he's feeding perfectly. I really like that.
These Hunter Killers have 5 attack.
It's so useless. Oh my lord, I just cannot stress that enough.
DT goes down.
DT does go down. That's Ragey, do you know what level the DT was?
It was 0, level 0.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's not too big of a deal.
Nah, 125 minerals. That's not too bad.
Oh, Tassadar
Tass
goes down. PandaPaw, nice walking with the Immortals.
Yes,
very
nice follow through. Normally a player would just walk out at that point, but he went right through it.
Played aggressive, went straight for it, and picked up the kill, got rewarded for it. I love that.
And you know what? PandaPaw is actually sitting on a lot of minerals, 840 right now.
Right, that's correct. He does have all of his Merc training upgrades, so perhaps waiting on either hero or upgrades, maybe Marines.
Odin? Honey Badger? Oh, let's see it.
Oh, I can't wait. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Nice storm. In fact, if he would have walked back into it, he would have killed all those Marines.
Yeah.
And I guess top left. Used a save? I didn't even see it.
Wait. Oh my goodness.
I
didn't
kill anything.
Didn't catch it.
He didn't kill anything.
Wow. Okay, so that's taken out of the books of what you do not want to do.
Mm-mm. And top left is in serious danger right now.
They are. If the Patient does realize that, he can push in, force one more, and then preventing the flank, he can get an easy Merc kill, easy CC kill, and just be even farther ahead.
All right, so thank you guys in the Twitch.tv chat for letting us know that the audio is sounding good. I do appreciate that feedback, guys, because sometimes we don't know. We can't hear ourselves.
That's great. That's great.
This is going to be a big storm. Ooh. Nice.
Now, Reggie, what I did see PandaPaw doing, and I absolutely love, is Immortals, they're not very fast. However, if they get stormed, what you want to do is you want to activate that defense matrix. that is going to eliminate most of the damage done to the Immortals. And right when you get Storm, activate the defense matrix, and it's just it would minimize that damage. That's good defense matrix micro, and I love that.
Oh my god, he popped out the Hunter Killers for 2 seconds.
Oh god, that's just feed. Please go back to your base.
Oh my god, he one-shot him. 2 shot. Oh my gosh, wait, no, he's still alive.
Oh,
down
that
goes
second
2.
one goes down, and
down
third
goes 3.
one goes down. Oh, that is very painful to even watch.
Okay, good decision, bad decision time here on Rage TV. Good decision, getting Hunter Killers. They're great. Bad decision, what the heck was he doing?
Complete wrong tech path. That's the equivalent of just getting like armor on your Marines and not even upgrading attack. It's useless.
It didn't make any sense that he like literally he broed it right up against the Immortals with 7 attack. I mean, he was just like, "What, bro?" He pops right out.
I'm right here. I'm just not going to attack you, but
no, he got off like 2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits.
To be fair.
Give him some credit. You got 2 hits off. Excellent storms going down, though. I really like the storms.
And with the defense matrix there, the Immortals are just sitting there getting so much money.
Yeah, definitely. The Immortals, he does want to keep up a lot higher mass with the Immortals. Doesn't want to lose too much at once.
You know, I could almost say that getting that mothership back would be a really good idea with the Immortals.
Definitely, yes. Definitely. Because if their scan runs out and they do not realize it, they're walking to attack the mothership, and while that's happening, the units under the mothership are just picking away at them. Mothership is very excellent. I love playing with the mothership, and if you know how to play it, it's very cost effective.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed, Xikar, and you know what? I almost want to see a recall play. Immortals, as you know, are so slow. But you know what? If you could move the mothership maybe over here to like one of the corners here and just do a recall and do a snipe on the barracks, I would just be tickled to death.
Oh yeah, definitely. I 100% agree, Ragey. And 0-7 attack. The Immortals already do a lot of damage, but getting even more attack, I mean, it could take down the Merc absolutely no problem.
Look at that, 60 attack. That's just base.
Yeah.
Base damage. That's insane.
Now, another thing that Thursday did mention is rotations. That is actually going to make or break the game. Rotations being rotating the spawn between cross spawn and near side. That's since we've established top left as the feed corner, we're going to need to rotate them for next game, just to give all players a fair chance.
If anything, maybe throwing them cross spawn from PandaPaw and then putting Brobama and BinLaden really close to the PandaPaw and Patient.
Exactly.
That might
Rotations are going to need to be made, of course. I do not doubt it. There is going to be need. Rotation is going to be crucial in this game. Now, I really don't agree with this. He's got Marauders, which is fine, but he has no training upgrades at all. That is horrible. It's absolutely useless. I mean, if he did not go Hunter Killers, he could have used that money to get the Marauders upgraded and their training ups. It's just, I just don't agree with top left's play at all. Very painful to watch.
I agree, and you know what's also painful? Watching TORQ sitting here on the high ground with top right not able to do anything about it. Surprisingly, TORQ and Mr.Paz are still in this, guys. Brobama and BinLaden are trying as well. They're trying to feed off of top left, while bottom right is trying to feed off top right, and the Patient now is going to be a little bit starved for money. In fact, you can see he's trying to go into the bases. Right. He knows that they're trying to avoid middle because they just can't get it. And, oh my gosh, but top left is still going strong. That's so much feed.
That is so much feed, even with Immortals countering the Devil Dogs, countering the Marauders. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
And let's take a look at the units tab real quick, everybody's.
Oh, we have Nightmare just lagging just a little bit.
Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. He dropped from the call.
Okay, then he's most likely going to drop from the game.
Mm-hmm. And Maestroman saying,
Yeah.
I call for...
Well, we're not going to have a rematch, but we will have a game 2. So
We will.
asking to reduce the number of specs, but I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just Nightmare.
It's been fairly good the entire game. I mean,
Yeah, it has been. It has been very good.
you know, what's interesting is that it shows Brobama as lagging, but then it shows him as an observer.
Right. That is strange. That is strange. I saw that. Not sure what that is. And guys, the lobby is not perfect. There's still bugs that need to be sorted out. I mean, you're not going to get it perfect. It is really good though. It is lagging a little bit, but not too badly.
It's really not that bad at all.
Yeah, not that bad. Here we go, Ragey. PandaPaw pushing in here, pushing a top left. We could see the last savior coming down.
You know, we might even need a pause here, but there's a big engagement. We can't pause right now.
Brobama just did an offensive blink to the middle. Activates the Guardian Shield. Oh, but PandaPaw coming up here with Immortal's Defense Matrix being activated, just going to clean up the Stalkers without a chance.
A lot of lag, though.
There
oh my
is.
god, I want to pause it, but you just can't during this kind of engagement.
The HK guy got a commando now.
Seriously?
Yeah, he did.
My god.
That's
Well,
interesting.
good news is that it does have 5 attack upgrades.
5 attack, yeah.
That's going to be helpful.
That's interesting.
Oh, man. And I'm sorry to say, but if you're getting a commando and you're about, I don't know, your opponent's like triple your score, just kiss it goodbye.
Yeah, not looking good. Oh, here we go. Brobama gets the offensive blink. Ragey picks up the commando.
Wow.
Ragey, it is not looking good for top left at all. Patient now, just even coming in with just a Tassadar, has absolutely no threat to him at all. He realizes that he doesn't have... Oh, we're going to get a pause. I think it may be Brobama.
We're just gonna make sure a little bit of pause will kind of help situate the game, anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll see if Brobama can fix that on his end. We'll give it about 30 seconds or so.
For sure. Maybe the lag will even out. Give a chance, Brobama to fix his lag. Maybe we can get Thursday and Nightmare in here for a little bit.
Sure. Did Thursday get back on? Or I'm sorry, did Nightmare get back online?
I think Thursday's already in here, and Nightmare wanted to come in here as well.
Okay. If you have Nightmare's information, go ahead and throw it in.
Sure.
All right, so it's been about 30 seconds. Patient saying he did want to go, or no, it was Panda that said.
PandaPaw, yeah, we'll wait for him to get back.
Oh, that's right. We can't. Oh, that's right. You can't talk while paused. Oh, I hope we don't get kicked.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
The kick function. The kick function.
Okay. Yep. Oh, that sucks because I can't even give a countdown.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to inform PandaPaw that.
No, he's here. He's here.
He is? Okay.
All right. There we go. Totally forgot about that kick feature.
That was good. Who brought that up? Who remembered that?
I have no idea, but whoever did, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was very useful.
All right, so back into the game. Check this out. Xikar TORQ. Look at this. 9,017. He's really not doing that bad. And if he can continue to punish top right, I mean, they could still do a little bit of damage to the patient. The patient, though, he needs to start going into the base, I feel, because holding mid is just not enough.
Definitely. TORQ getting that Overseer as well, and it is hero heavy, so getting that Contaminate off, that stun, and just walking in and killing the heroes would be excellent. Oh, is that me?
Yeah, there was a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little. It's okay, it happened once before, but oh, nice, Storm.
Oh, there we go, Storm. See, what happened there is TORQ tried to stun the Tassadar and then walk into it, but it was too far back. He couldn't quite get it. So he just fell back. That was you need to get the stun off, get the Contaminate off, or the Contaminate when it's close, and then you could just walk in on it to pick up the kill.
Now this is really interesting. Look at this, Mr.Paz electing to go Brutalist. Now, yes, Brutalist. I mean, they do counter the patient, but Brutalists are sadly they have a bad reputation for being just the worst unit in
Brutalists. Brutalists, if they were ideal balanced, I would say not a problem, go for it, buddy, but they are not balanced at all. They're one of the worst mercs you can get, apart from roaches, so, I mean, it's not a good idea.
It's also an interesting pick because also the Immortals counter them as well.
Right, exactly. Not a good idea. Ragey, we also have a Phoenix coming out for Brobama. Actually, Phoenix, if you don't know, is currently very, very overpowered for
very strong
heroes. Oh yeah, you get that level 7 Phoenix, and no hero will stand a chance. I mean, the damage is insane. The radius of the lift is just absolutely ridiculous.
So, I even have problems as a Marine player. It's very tough. You have to get Blink, and it because the Marines have now been changed. You can't do the damage to it. It's very survivable.
Right, exactly. With the Hardened Shield and the radius of the lift, it's basically an undodgeable fungal.
Mm-hmm. And a splash, too.
It has a huge amount of splash. So it's good to kill heroes, and it also feeds very well. So I don't know if Phoenix is going to have to get toned down after this a little bit, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, look at this, top left, buying back his Hunter Killers.
They're out of saves.
They are out of saves.
Uh-oh, throwing down the auto turrets. This could be it. This is desperation mode. Oh no, patient moving in. Brobama is waiting just on the outskirts. As soon as the patient is killed, he's probably going to go in. There he goes. He does blink in. The stim coming out from the Devil Dogs, but that's not going to be enough. Oh no, but Brobama,
he's moved commanding right into the Merc compound.
And he lost so many Stalkers.
Lost a lot of supply. Top left did catch a good break, a much needed break right there.
And this is going to allow PandaPaw to come in. Oh, that was a little bit of a mistake by Brobama.
Oh, 410 Immortals. Just, countering both of top left's mercs. Not looking good for them at all.
Meanwhile, there is some back and forth going on from Patient with Mr.Paz and TORQ on the bottom part of the middle ramp. Storm does go down.
TORQ, what he needs to do is he needs to spawn that creep. He needs to give Mr.Paz the movement speed he needs. Creep is so crucial when your partner or even yourself has a hero. That movement speed is so crucial. He needs to spawn the creep without a doubt.
PandaPaw microing up the ramp. He's in a little bit of a choke point, but he still does so much damage that it doesn't even matter.
He does so much damage. Picks off an easy Hunter Killer kill.
Are you kidding? Top left is just getting totally punished right now. The Immortals are moving in. Look at this. He just moved right through the army with the Guardian Shield.
Supply of Immortals. Just such little supply of Immortal is putting so much pressure on them. And here we go. All of their supply goes down for top left. Looks like they're going to be picked off pretty easily here. And it might be GG for top left.
Okay, it looks like the Stalkers are going for the compound. Are the Immortals going to contest it? Are they going to be able to snipe it? Ooh, Brobama was able to get it.
Does pick up that CC kill.
And there we go, the Phoenix lifting off, even with a little bit of help from the turrets. That's a But Patient coming in, and Brobama doesn't stand a chance.
No, Brobama's going to have to blink out there. And Patient's going to get that CC kill without a doubt.
Did he seriously go Hunter Killers
Just
again?
bought back the Hunter Killers for just
God.
even more feed. Does not make any sense.
Wow.
Alright guys, that is it for top left. GG, the feed is done.
And I might need to throw down a pause, actually, if the players do not leave.
Yeah.
Meta saying peace. Alright. And, hopefully they don't actually, quit. I hope they understand that there's more games to come.
Yeah, someone needs to tell them that there is a game 2 and perhaps even a game 3.
Oh, they're not on my list. Okay. Okay. I don't have them on my list, and
yeah, me neither.
I'm not in the chat. It actually keeps
we can tell. Oh yeah, Mastermind's in the game. Kate Moss, he's one of the tournament hosts, right? I think Kate Moss was in the tournament host. We can tell Moss to add them as friend by going to the match history and tell them that there is a game 2.
I just want to be sure. They may know.
Yeah.
But, it could be, I don't know. If I say, hey, can you guys leave? And they're like, okay. And they just quit StarCraft and they're like, fuck, we lost. Oh, man.
Yeah. Good. Now, one thing, Ragey, is with the Overseer, obviously the spawn creep function they're not using. However, what I did catch him doing, TORQ, is stunning the Tassadar and then trying to stun it again. But however, when that animation is on the Tassadar, it cannot be stunned. You cannot chain stuns. You have to wait for that animation to wear off. You have to wait for it to go away and then stun it again.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot chain stuns, so just a note right there. Must wait at least a good 10, 15 seconds for that animation to wear off.
Look at how strong that Phoenix is.
Oh,
that is nuts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What level is that Phoenix? Level 5. Okay, so rightfully so.
Yeah, I don't know. The Hardened Shield is just... It's so tough for having... And the Phoenix is just such an offensive hero. I mean, it's an anti-hero, but also feeds very well. I believe it's going to have to be toned down.
It looks like PandaPaw even deciding to go with the Phoenix. It is level 0.
Right.
But interesting choice. Interesting counter, I guess you could say, to Top Right's Phoenix.
Yeah, I think the Phoenix is just going to be solely used for the Tassadars. I mean, if you have a level 5 Phoenix and you pick up a Tassadar, you almost are guaranteed a Tassadar kill. The beam has so much splash, it has so much damage, it's just, there's no way you cannot kill it. Phoenix is definitely there to counter Tassadar.
Look at the beam even lifting up.
Yeah.
And you can see how it killed an Immortal right there. Can you imagine if that was a clump of at least, 6 or 7 Immortals? Right. All of them are going to die.
Oh, yeah, of course, without a doubt.
And is there even any attack upgrades? No, that's incredible. 42 damage just from upgrades alone.
Right,
it's so strong.
It is so strong. I hope that TORQ does realize that Phoenixes can be stunned by the Overseer, and if he does pick up that stun... Oh, hold on, 1 second.
Nice.
Phoenix does go down.
Nice pickup.
Very nice.
And Ice was saying that the Blink Greens might be a poor tech path, but proving to actually be very strong right here.
Oh, man, the Tassadar goes down from TORQ, who is flanking Brobama. Very nice flank by TORQ, very nice. God, I really wish TORQ would spawn creep. That would be so effective.
It is, and if you happen to be playing at home, guys, the creep can also be... it's kind of a double-edged sword. If you creep too much, it can also allow the other team to run very quickly as well. So if he does elect to use any creep spawn, he just has to be very cautious with how much creep spread he lays.
That is true. That is very true. And not utilizing the stun as much as I would like him to. He's still full energy, and I hope he realizes that the Phoenix can be stunned. It absolutely can be stunned. So he needs to stun that Phoenix, and it is slowed when it is activating the grav beam. So if he picks up that stun, walks in with his 214 Goliaths, he should be golden. But not using that stun.
The Overseer actually out of position.
I know. He needs to get that stun off. At the very least, it could deny the Phoenix from picking up any of his units.
Xikar, did I hear a little bit of rage right there?
I mean, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Top left and TORQ just getting the best of me today.
I like it. You're on Rage TV. Go ahead, man.
Let
it
true.
all out. United we rage here on Rage TV. Nice stun.
Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Gets that stun off and just walks in. Easy pick off. Easy.
He did kind of move the Overseer in a little close.
Yeah.
Actually, could have been focused.
Right. He does need to remember once he gets that stun off to micro it back. However, all in all, that was a very good pick-off, and that was exactly what I was talking about.
Ooh, that storm was beautiful.
Yeah, that picked up a lot of supply.
You know, I hate to do this, but I do need to take a short break, about 2 minutes or so, Xikar. If you could take over the
no problem at all.
Here. I'm going to leave the camera right here in middle. Hopefully it'll pick up everything. I hate to do this, but it's a little bit of emergency. Just 1 second. I'll be right back.
That's fine. No problem at all. All right, so if you guys are watching, the camera is probably in the middle. Some attacks going on the right tower. PandaPaw having 510 immortals, just huge upgrades. Oh, but nice blinking by Brobama. Also a Phoenix grav beam. Very nice. ThePatient getting that obs. Interesting move. You don't really need obs. I hate it because none of these players really utilize the tower. Support tower, anti-hero tower. I mean, you need to get those scans off. You do not need observers. All you need is a support tower or an anti-unit tower. You don't need to get that observer. It's not useful. Here we go. You guys are probably on the middle camera, however, there is a big attack going on the right tower. Storm's going down by BinLaden. TORQ still not utilizing the stun like he should be. TORQ losing a ton of supply.
Alright, Xikar. Back in the action.
Awesome. The middle didn't have much action, however, the right tower had tons. Brobama the Nyx is now maxed, so it basically dominates the game right here. It can be offensive, and it feeds very well. Also, the patient is going to have to be extremely careful with that TAS. One pickup, and he's done. I'm very confident. All it takes is one.
Now, it looks like I see only 12 kills and 1 kill on these Phoenix, so I'm assuming that they died, right?
Yes. Yeah, the Overseer stun did pick off, is that Brobama? Yeah, that's Brobama's Phoenix. Overseer stun did pick off his Phoenix. And PandaPaw not really utilizing his Phoenix all that well. However, it is only level 2, so there is not much he can do. Taking the tower control.
Oh my gosh, those Brutalists need to get out of there. Dude, you're countered, buddy. Run. Oof. And there we go. It looks like Patient's still able to take middle. If you look at the points tab, he's at 18,474. And surprising turn of events that these Goliaths from TORQ are so strong that he's actually been able to go up to 16,800. That is incredible, Xikar.
Oh yeah, Rach, definitely. Those Goliaths are so strong. I mean, you saw that one stun going off on that Nyx. He just walked in just a little bit and it just melted. And Nyxes are very tough. They do not melt that easily. but it just completely disappeared once one volley from the Goliath hit it. Very strong Goliaths.
And finally generating some creep.
There we go. That is exactly what I want to see. Increasing that movement speed. And I wish he would utilize that stun. No, still does not stun.
Nice storm though. Didn't connect
he needs
with a
to
whole
back
lot.
up. Oh no.
Ooh, look at middle storm. Oh
no,
my
but he got the stun off. It's fine. He got the stun off. See, that was very good. That's what I was talking about. You can use that stun to stop the DPS of the Phoenix, and also use it as an offensive, so you can walk in on the Phoenix. Very nice. Utilize that very nice. However, he might be trying to chain it, and with that animation still on the Nyx, he cannot target it with another stun.
That Tassadar is so low. It is one Graviton Beam from being killed.
One more and it's gone. One more grab beam and it's gone for sure. Here we go. There it is. He needs to stun. He needs to stun the Phoenix. There we go. We got one stun off. Oh, no.
Oh, down goes the Tassadar.
There we go. Very nice. Very
Reaper's
nice.
even down too.
Reapers are down.
And PandaPaw picking up the rest of Tor's units. Very nice.
That was very nice.
All right, still 2 saviors for bottom right, and for top right, they do have their saves as well. Bottom left still has their saves. Okay, so it's anyone's game, but we are fastly approaching SD. It's only about 11 minutes away.
Right, exactly. And the patient is looking in the dominant position of middle. However, I don't think Blink Marines were the best decision. I mean, yes, there are a lot of heroes on the field, but I think another upgrade would be better. Apart from Blink. Oh, he's going to overextend with the Tassadar. It's gone. It is completely gone.
Nice trade
actually,
there.
You know what? He really did utilize those Blink Marines very well.
Now, here's the only thing that I see that could be happening. Yes, the Destroyers do fairly well against the Marauders, but the Marauders are so strong against Marines. And what? The Changelings.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Did you see all those Marines die to the Changelings?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Changelings, if you can sneak them in the army, they are very useful. And actually, the Raiders aren't that... Raiders counter Destroyers, so Destroyers do not do good against Marauders.
Well, I say counter lightly, considering that Patient is at 20k.
Oh, definitely,
and
yeah.
Brobama, sorry, Bin Laden is at 14, I mean...
Yeah, if they were at even upgrades, then of course Marauders would smash the Destroyers, but because of the score difference, the upgrade difference, it goes one-sided.
You know what's interesting, though? If you look, the Destroyers, there's no hit points on the Destroyer. Well, I mean, there's some, but look, there's 6 attack, no armor. He's going pure Marines at this point, and these Marauders are at 10 attack, 1 armor, almost 400 hit points. In fact, if he continues to do that, up the hit points, up the damage, these Marauders could totally roll over the Patient.
Oh, here we go. Here comes a stun. I think he can just walk in. He should have just walked in on the Tassadar. Did not walk in on the Tassadar. Perhaps he was scared of the Phoenix. Here we go. Archon coming down. Okay, now the game is completely changed. Now with the Patient's units, it doesn't matter if he's lower in upgrades, because he's just going to be using his units as buffer for the Archon. That Archon is going to be feeding like crazy. The only threat is that level 7 Phoenix. That Phoenix is huge versus that Archon. He's going to want to protect his Archon at all costs. That Phoenix, he may not realize it, but the Phoenix can melt an Archon really fast.
Beam. Those Immortals were just completely destroyed right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Phoenix is just... It's almost surprising how fast it melts heroes when it is level 7. He is going to be he's going to want to be extra cautious with that Archon. Here we go. Nice flank, too. Very nice flank for the Patient.
Picking off all of Tor's units. In fact,
there we go. Brobama picking up the Tassadar again. Easy, without even much effort. Only loses his shield. That is going to regenerate really fast. No health being damaged on that Nyx.
You know, despite TORQ losing pretty much his entire army here, he's doing really good. 16 attack.
He's doing very good, yeah.
Wow, 650 hit points. Those are some seriously buff Goliaths.
They are. Goliath are, yeah, he's doing very good. Needs to keep up the mass, though. Try not to get flanked too much. That is hurting him a lot. But, I mean, all in all, for upgrades, he's doing fairly well.
You know, top right also has level 7 Tassadar, but he doesn't have enough to morph. He's still about 800 shy.
Right.
But it is rising, and we'll see if he decides to put any more upgrades. He is upgrading the Raider health, but maybe he could also respond within an Archon too. And what a BC coming out.
I don't agree with that at all. That is going to melt without a doubt.
Transfuse. Where's the transfuse? The Overseer has enough energy.
Exactly. TORQ is not... It's frustrating because TORQ is not utilizing his abilities on the Overseer. There we go. We see some transfuses coming down. But he needs to stun more often. He has started spreading creep, which is good. That's good. He could have done that a little bit earlier. But he needs to utilize every ability. The Overseer is, like I said, it is so... It has so many options. It's such a good unit. Oh, PandaPaw picking off that Tassadar. But however, Brobama picking off his Nyx.
Wow, the range on that is insane.
I know, like I said before, the Nyx is going to, without a doubt, need to be turned down just a little bit.
Yeah, can we get some balances in here, please? This is nuts. I mean, I've had problems with Marines with Phoenix before, but I'm seeing the raw power of Phoenix, and this is nuts. Yeah. It's so strong.
Definitely. It's definitely going to be a huge factor in this tournament. Now, he's going to need to be extra cautious with that Archon. I hope he realizes how fast the Phoenix can melt that Archon. 2 lifts, and he's gone.
All right, now the rotations have been set.
Okay, good.
And I can't announce it for you right now if you guys are interested. It's going to be Team 1... ThePatient and PandaPaw, bottom left-hand side. Team 2, top left, it's going to be TORQ and Mr.Paz. Top right, it's going to be Maestroman with Metaknight. And bottom right, it's going to be Brobama and BinLaden.
Nice. This will kind of even out and be fair for the rest of the players.
And that'll be interesting to see. TORQ is doing very well.
Yeah, he's doing good. BC was pretty dumb. Not gonna lie, BC was pretty dumb.
Let's just come out and say it.
Yeah,
it was dumb.
He's gonna get some Yamatos off, which is excellent. But I mean, it's not a necessity. It's not a game-winning option.
You know that Overseer and Phoenix are gonna just tear right through it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now it does have. Well, hold on. Now it does have 3,000 hit points, 3,300. And if he can get the Terran ship plating up, it's at 5 up right now. Maybe if he could focus it up to even 10 ups, it would be very strong.
Yeah, the only worry I have is the Seer and the Nyx. If the Nyx lays on the BC for more than even 7 seconds, in my opinion, it's gone. It's gone. But I'm not sure. We're going to have to see what happens. Overextending a little bit with that Overseer. Does not go down, though. Oh, here we go. They're trying to push mid now. Oh, that was an excellent play. What happened there was the patient actually mind-controlled BinLaden's Marauders, and then the only thing that was not mind-controlled was his Tassadar. Therefore, his Raiders actually attacked his Tassadar.
Wow. Nice play.
Very
nice use of the mind control.
Yeah, excellent.
You know, I've seen in higher level play the mind control is not really used. There's mostly storm centered, and that's because you don't get any energy back.
Right. Not bad transfuse micro by TORQ on that Seer.
Wait, he used transfuse? That's ooh.
Yeah, actually saved him a few times. So maybe he's even listening to our stream. I hope he is, because he's starting to do everything that we that we suggested for the rest of the game. Apart from the BC.
Well, you know, sometimes you're playing. This is a tournament. The nerves are there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know. Especially your first tournament. It is. Oh, yeah. It's very, very nervous. You want to play to your very best, so it is understandable.
And just a shout out to everybody. We do have about 20. Let's see, how many do we have in stream right now? We got 25 right now. Continuous viewers, 26 and rising. That's really awesome, guys. If you haven't already, just let your friends know that this game is going on. You can shoot them the links. I will also add it right here. It's twitch.tv Rageypoo. Let them know and have them tune in, guys. The other day we had 150 in-game viewers. Maybe we can also do that here today.
Definitely, guys. Definitely.
And
even though it is
just
a wild card, yeah, it is just a wild card event, but nonetheless, this is still the tournament, and it's still great matches.
Hero Arena. Oh my God.
I can guarantee you, once we get into the farther stage of the tournament, there will not be as much heroes as there are in this game. I can guarantee that.
I'm wondering, we have seen some interesting play come out from Grayson and Relic. I'm wondering if they're going to do that interesting play here in the tournament on the 8th. They've been going double Colossus, double Thor.
Well, I definitely think they're going to be doing shared control. That is almost 100%. They're not going to do... I don't believe they're going to do any crazy builds, but they're definitely going to be doing shared control.
Contamination goes down to that Overseer. Blinks in, but no, he's losing a lot of army.
Yeah, lost most of his stuff.
Tassadar coming back out on the field. Looks like a transfuse going down in that BC. And huge Graviton.
God, that's... Oh, there we go. See,
nice.
That look
it's
how
being
fast.
Focused.
Look how fast.
Wow.
I knew it. It's so... I told Patient, you need to realize how fast that Archon will melt when it is lifted by Phoenix. You need to avoid the Phoenix at all costs. It absolutely melts the Archon.
Oop, Phoenix overextending itself a little bit. Wow, but able
Still
to survive.
gets out of there. Luck is on his side.
150 hit points.
Look at the drop.
Fall down.
Merc drop right there. Blink
but it's
right
so
on top
fast.
of it.
That is bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm calling this right now. How is the Phoenix that fast?
It's ridiculously overpowered right now. I mean, it has every aspect of what an anti-hero needs, and it's overpowered. It's going to have to be toned down either after this wild card or after the tournament.
Very strong. I mean, I suppose if you do get 7, upgrades to it, I mean, it should be fairly fast, but that's
ridiculous. It's so quick. Oh, nice blink by the Patient, though. Picks up that Tassadar kill. Very nice.
And there we go. The Phoenix is back.
TORQ taking middle now. And, oh, very nice. TORQ times it so he does take mid right when Sudden Death activates. Very nice.
Very nice indeed. And here we go. So we are in SD, and guys, if you're familiar with SD, Sudden Death, there's going to be 200 minerals for every minute that you can hold the middle, and 100 for each Xel'Naga tower that you can capture.
Yeah, definitely. That income is going to be really, really... crucial to the I mean, even if TORQ holds the middle and his towers, I mean, he's going to be skyrocketing in points. He may even catch up to the Patient if he holds that middle.
Storm goes down. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage though. Phoenix
doesn't do that much damage.
Oh my gosh. The Phoenix is just tearing through these Brutus.
Oh yeah. So much damage.
And there we go. The High Templar Archon is about to pop. It's so close. 96, 97, 98. Oh, the time scale. Boop. There it goes. It looks so tiny when it first pops. There we go.
Oh, nice stun by TORQ. Nice stun. His Overseer does go down, but that was a good stun. Picks up that task kill. Okay, now bottom left is going to want to push that middle. It's going to want to take control now that his Archon is back out on the field.
And down goes the BC.
Phoenix is just so quick. It's so much range. I mean, oh, it did go down.
Oh no, bottom right is in a lot of trouble. They just lost their army. It's SD. If the team's pushed in right now, they could destroy them.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They need to go in right there. I hope they realize... I mean, Mr.Paz at 91 supply, TORQ at 126. I mean, the Patient can just go in there and smash them. without a doubt.
You know, I think they're just being extra cautious. They don't want to get surrounded by top right. But little do they know, top right really isn't being very aggressive.
Right, exactly. And Ragey, you know, if what I think they should do is Patient should sit middle with his Archon, send half of his supply down bottom right. Even half would totally destroy bottom right. Like, hold mid with the Archon, preventing any flanks, but being aggressive, taking advantage of bottom right's low supply.
Looks like there is a little bit of back and forth going on from bottom right with PandaPaw, but look, if they continue to hold middle, their points are just going to keep going up. He's already at 30,000.
It's Ragey. It is not looking good for bottom right and top right. Their points are just every second they're getting an even bigger gap of a lead.
Well, I feel like with this Phoenix, top right, they might have a chance. I mean, especially if they can whittle down the army. That Phoenix getting in there, there we go.
There we go.
And oh my gosh, it does so much damage.
Yeah, Phoenix is ridiculous. Mind control again. However, the Tassadar does get out of there. Oh, that was such a nice blink. The Patient actually blinking over his mind-controlled units. Very nice. But does not get the task kill, unfortunately. Now, even if top right can somehow stabilize and somehow hold middle, they don't have any Marines. They don't have any Marine tech. And that is something that the Patient and even PandaPaw has that they don't, which is very important. Marine tech is very important.
It is, especially in the late game, guys. So if you happen to be playing, you always want to get Marines, because here's the lowdown. If you lose your army, this is just an if. Maybe you do have extremely strong mercenaries, but for whatever reason you lose them. When you rebuild, you're essentially building at half the speed you normally would, because you're missing out on a whole nother fresh spawn with Marines. So they can overwhelm you very quickly if one player has Marines and you don't. They're going to be double your supply, basically. So getting those Marines out is very, very important.
Ragey, that is 100% correct. Marines, even with the nerf, are still so crucial to late game. I mean, TORQ blinks right on top of the Phoenix, but only hits half of his shield. Only takes down half of his shield.
And guys, there's really not a whole lot to report. We're just kind of sitting here in silence, just kind of watching and waiting, seeing what's going to happen.
Yeah, not much action going on. It's looking just regular standard sudden death, battle for the middle, battle on the side towers. Not too much is going on. However, Mr.Paz, I did not realize just how low his score was. I mean, he's 12,000, just very, very low score.
It's those Brutas, I tell you.
Yeah, it is definitely
choice.
Those Brutus.
I mean, look at this. One Stalker just survived 5 Brutas attacking it. I mean, come on. It's got 140 hit points, 1 armor. Like, Brutus. Oh, Brutus. You just, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of back and forth actually going on now from the top side. Mind control, but it wasn't a very good one. Oh, he only picked off a few units there.
Bin Laden learned from his previous mistake. He will not get get killed by his own mind control units again. He's pulling the back the Tassadar before his mind control units can touch him, so that's good. He has learned, has realized that is not good. Oh, the whiffing with those mind controls, not really catching the units that he needs to.
Now, like you were saying earlier, I do feel like they just need to keep a few units there in middle. Nothing too spectacular, and just go in on bottom right. I feel like they have the superior army.
Exactly. That is 100% right. I mean, they have the Archon. That is huge. That's like 80% of the battle right there. They have the Archon on mid. It can hold middle. It can force field. It can mind control. It can storm. They just need to have some units be aggressive and take advantage of Mr. Paz's low score and low upgrades.
You know, I almost feel like if Nightmare was still in the game, he would tell the players to talk a little more trash to one
another. Is he in the call?
I don't know.
Skype? Don't think we ever brought him in, but we are definitely going to do this after this game. Actually, only, surprisingly, 17... Ragey, there is only 17 kills on this Archon. He is purely using it for positioning. I mean, not even getting that much units, not getting that much money. He's got 17 kills on it. It's just being used for positioning. Just to hold the middle.
Now this is interesting. Mr. Paz electing to morph the Archon pretty much right out in front. It's almost as if he's taunting. To have them come into the base, and really, now that the Archon is morphing, this is the time. I almost feel like maybe bottom left should share control, and have the Archon just stay in middle. I mean, it can mind control, it can pretty much take care of itself.
Right, exactly. Or, I mean, share control is an option, but it's not even needed. I mean, if Patient sends half of his army, PandaPaw sends his army, they've got this. They've got this.
The only thing they have to worry about, though, is that pesky Phoenix.
The Phoenix, yeah. If they get caught out of position with that Phoenix, it will do a lot of damage. It will, without a doubt, kill the Archon, so they do need to be careful with that. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Good blink by TORQ. Very nice.
You know, it almost looked a little bit like Assassin Blink, but no, he actually picked off the Taz. And
he did get the
surprising,
Taz.
Very surprising.
Oh, there we go. Ragey, they're going to push. See, exactly. Exactly. That's what I love. Patient's taking half his army. PandaPaw's taking his whole army, and they're pushing in bottom right, just absolutely killing them. This is exactly what they should have done.
There's the biggest mistake right there, is the fact that the anti-unit tower is full energy.
Right. Yep.
Buddy, your force fields are too little too late now.
It does not matter. PandaPaw's already in his base. He's already picked up the Archon kill. He's going straight for the Merc and the CC. I mean, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that, middle. He has half of his army in the Archon. Completely cuts off flanks. And sends his army and PandaPaw's army in there. It's just perfect. Exactly what I was talking about. I'm glad the Patient did that. Perhaps even listening on the stream. However, he does need to be cautious. The Phoenix is coming over here. Perhaps a pickup.
Uh-oh. Now, if you guys are watching at home, one of the things that I think kind of contributed to the fail, I guess you could say, at bottom right, the fall, is the fact that the Archon wasn't placed. He should have been behind TORQ's CC.
Yeah,
because
also,
he didn't have an anti-unit tower.
Right, exactly. Also, he was focusing too much on killing bottom right, completely lost sight of Brobama and BinLaden flanking. He gave up his position on middle. He needs to multitask. He needs the middle, and then he needs to focus on attacking. I don't actually. Thursday, I don't agree. He said he just needed to hold mid. I don't agree with that. It was fine attacking, absolutely fine, no problem at all when them attacking. He just needs to multitask. He needs to go to mid. He needs to force field, and he needs to just needs to hold mid. And with the Archon, it's the perfect thing for holding mid.
Bottom right is still in it, but they're holding by a thread.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know what? Once TORQ is eliminated, I mean, this team doesn't even come close top right. Bottom left is 10,000 at least strong. over both the teams, and PandaPaw
Right.
is even ahead. This is going to be very difficult. It's going to come down to if they can kill the Archon, and how good of the Phoenix play is going to be. These units really are just kind of useless. The Lancers, 9 attack, not that strong, but the Phoenix is so strong.
The Phoenix is their key to definitely staying in this game. I mean, without a doubt.
Looks like the PandaPaw
actually,
not pushing in with enough units.
Yeah, TORQ actually holding very well here, Ragey. He should have been dead a long time ago, stacking that 1 armor on his planetary fortress.
But it was just such a shame that he had full energy on his anti-unit tower, and he just didn't use it.
He did. You need to utilize everything you can to survive. It is so important. There we go. Now we're getting some force fields down.
Force fields overlapping each other, though, and I almost feel like splitting the army at this point might be...
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Because TORQ's units are still very strong.
They are. They are very strong.
And since he didn't split, he's just not going to be able to hold, not to mention the fact that his partner is gone.
I think he will hold this initial push simply because his Marines keep spawning, his Goliaths keep spawning, and PandaPaw has a set amount of units that's in his base. He will hold that initial push, but if Patient helps him, then definitely he's going to die.
You know, one thing I'm noticing is that PandaPaw continues to go in, even Patient now going in. Look, if they lose the middle, if he loses the units trying to get this base, bottom left could be in a really tough situation. Top right could even all in and possibly overtake the army.
You know, that's right. That is 100% correct. However, he shouldn't. With the Archon, I mean, even with that small amount of supply in the middle, it's so good at holding the middle. Just force field, just mind control, just storm. I mean, he should not lose this middle, even with this small amount of supply. He needs to force field right here. Force field. Don't get lifted.
Phoenix coming in.
Yeah, not good at all.
And the units are trapped, though. They're not able to go in. And overextending the Tassadar. And oh no, he should have split the army and came in on the sides. What are they doing?
Yeah, TORQ did die. They did pick up the kill. However, Bin Laden and Brobama does have middle now. Don't think that's too big of a problem, though. With that Archon, he should get middle back very easy. Oh my goodness, Ragey. The Patient has 2K banked up. Not sure what he's doing with all of his money.
You know, I honestly feel like, yes, they should be able to hold mid. That's great, but I feel like looking at the supply, I think they could overtake bottom left if they're allowed to resupply up.
Oh, definitely.
They're going to get overtaken. There's just too much bounty from Patient.
Definitely. And
just lost a ton of army there.
Yeah, storms are connecting very well.
Good use of the mind control. The Archon, so strong.
It is.
And you know what's interesting to see? Where's the Overseer?
Yeah, no Overseers were been made apart from TORQ, and I mean TORQ was so he didn't really use it to its full ability, and if one of these players could just get the Overseer, use it correctly, I mean it would be perfect. Even if Brobama uses it in conjunction with Phoenix, I mean it's still perfect.
You know, speaking of bottom right, I almost feel sad that they didn't go Phoenix themselves. I mean, they did have the Goliath. That's a lot of damage to do as soon as you lift off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they never went Phoenix.
They did. They didn't go Phoenix, but I think it was Mr.Paz who had that Tassadar. And TORQ had the upgraded Goliath. I just don't think he had enough bounty to tech it. But you're right, Phoenix would have been an excellent choice with the Goliath. The only thing that is stopping them from overrunning the middle is that Phoenix and is that Tassadar. If they can just kill the Phoenix, they can take middle very easily. PandaPaw getting a little bit sloppy. Yeah, Storm's not utilized to the best of his ability. Actually, rather been really bad.
The patient blinking in here on the Xel'Naga Tower, but isn't going to be able to hold it. And you know what? I almost feel like top right is allowing for PandaPaw to come around the bottom side. If you look at the bottom side where the Xel'Naga Tower is, they could even move towards the bottom right base, and then patient could come up the middle, Panda could come up the right side, and probably overtake the army.
Definitely a standard flank. That's probably what they're going to do here, actually. But their only problem right now is that Phoenix. That Phoenix is going to, if it can get the Archon, which it missed the Archon. It does miss the Archon. He needs to be throwing down storms. He needs to be throwing down mind controls right here. Nope. Missed his chance. Now the Phoenix picks him up.
Archon's lifted. And it's being dealt a lot of damage.
So much damage.
Oh no! He didn't put it back.
Oh my goodness! Just poor Micro. Poor Micro. However, they do take the middle, and that was important. But very poor Micro. Should have pulled that back right the second it dropped. Should have been pulled back.
And you know what? They shouldn't wait. Top right should not wait. They gotta go for it. I feel like they gotta go for it right now.
With that Archon dead, yeah, their bottom left is very vulnerable. However, Patient does have pretty good tech grinds. I mean, they need to get base defenses. They need, well, I don't know. There's not very much supply out for top right as well.
I don't know, Xikar. I feel like, okay, getting some of those Stalkers or Lancers away from the right side Xel'Naga, that's a little overpowered.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Waste of supply. But I don't know.
There they go.
We'll see what happens, but I think Patience Marines, if he does not get stormed, if he does not get grab beam, he may be able to hold this. We'll see.
Oh no, bottom left doesn't have an anti-unit tower.
Oh, horrible blink. Oh, that was a bad blink.
Where's that Phoenix, though? He's got to do more Graviton beams. He's got to do more damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, doing heavy, heavy damage. And bring in the supporting army. Oh my gosh, there's so many Lancers sitting over here at the base. At the Xel'Naga Tower.
Every unit counts at this stage. Every unit counts. And the Patient, the only thing I did not like, the Patient tried to offensive blink right into that Phoenix and didn't kill it. Lost all of his Marines right there. That was huge.
Oh my god, buddy. Panda, upgrade that to an anti-unit tower or an anti-hero tower. Hurry!
They need base defenses. If the Patient... There we go. No, wrong. Oh, no. You need to let Patient build base defenses. If you can get his Marines in the bunkers, 0-8 Marines in the bunk, 0-18, Marines in the bunkers, it would hold much better than 4-11 Marines. However, BinLaden and Brobama does have middle, so they are in the dominant position right now. However, the Scourge favors the Patient and the PandaPaw.
Now, one thing whenever you guys are in this position, if it's a 1v1, what you can do is start attacking from either the right side or the top side and go towards the main base. The reason for this is sometimes the whole army will back out of mid if you have a big enough supply. And that'll allow you to come in and take middle. If you can hold middle, you have the high ground advantage. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It can be a little bit risky. But I feel like with the Patient, when he does have that double spawn Marine, I think he could probably do it if he built up enough units.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, if he just stops blinking into the Phoenix and trying to kill it and losing all of his Marines, he needs a Seer to stun it first. An Overseer to stun it would be much better than blindly blinking in. But that Phoenix is just so strong. 914, 9 armor and 14 attack on that thing. That is insane.
You know, this is supposed to be a support unit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's so offensive.
Okay, Relic, if you happen to be watching, or Jocelyn or anyone, you can clearly see that the Phoenix is in a little need of a nerf. Just a little bit.
Definitely.
You know, maybe even just taking off the hardened shield. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, every aspect of it is so good. Here we go. They're going to try and set up a little bit of a flank here. Not doing much. Bin Laden...
Superior Concave.
Yep. Bin Laden, I think, did try and stun the Archon. Didn't quite get it.
And Ice saying, look, the Phoenix isn't OP, but, I mean, Ice, if you're watching the same stream that we are...
Yeah.
I mean, did you see it lay waste to, like, the Destroyers? 520 hit points, and it just, pew, bam, gone. The Archon
The thing
can't
is,
do anything.
Ice... It's yes,
because they don't have an Overseer.
It's not overpowered when it's into the tournament. Of course, it's not going to do as much as it's doing right now. Of course, it's going to die much faster. However, like for this level, it is completely dominating. It's feeding, it's denying heroes. It's so quick, and
Look at
yes,
the
they're not
units.
getting an Overseer, but I mean, and as I've said, like hero play like this is not going to work into the tournament. It won't. Farther into the tournament, it will be focused on mercenaries and elite mercenaries, maybe some heroes here and there. But further into the tournament, this hero play is not going to work.
Decent storms coming out from Bin Laden. He's trying his best to utilize it. I feel like he could overextend himself a tiny bit. And I'm waiting for a blink to happen. No. In fact, he doesn't.
You know what? Bin Laden and his partner Brobama, they're actually setting up a really, really good contain here. Very good contain.
And Ice pointing out that 300 kills after 20 minutes. Okay, I get that, but it's SD. I mean, it's 300 kills is actually quite a bit.
Yeah, and I mean when the patient blinked into him, and he picks up that group of Marines, that could have been the deciding factor of the game if he died or lives right there. Those clump of Marines, and the Phoenix just completely obliterated it.
Well, I mean, it's like, look at this. If you see for the Immortal, he killed, maybe about, 5 or 6 Immortals, but that drops his supply over 100.
Wait, did the Archon die? I completely missed
died.
it. The Archon was, I completely missed that the Archon died. You know what? Even though, Ragey, we've been kind of had the Patient and the ThePandaPaw for the #1 spot, I think, just maybe, Bin Laden and Brobama could pull this off. Just maybe.
Everyone thought he was dead, but he's alive and kicking. Bin Laden making his
Definitely.
return, right? Oh my gosh. Big storms coming down. Nice Graviton Beam. And they could be going all in at this point. Where's the Vortex? What?
Oh my goodness. Don't know what that was. Maybe a misclick.
It must have been.
Must have been a misclick.
Look at the Phoenix is even taking... Look, the missile turret can't even hurt it. It reduces the... Look.
Oh my goodness.
The Hardened Shield reduces all damage. It's 30 plus a -2 to it to the maximum every level. So it's literally doing 16 damage. The missile, every time it hits, 16 damage to the shields.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Patient, actually pretty nice blink micro. Gets a group of Marines, blinks right over the army, and picks up the task kill. That was very nice. That Phoenix, though, I mean, God.
I can't believe it. It literally sat there. One missile turret was just hitting it for an hour. It did nothing.
Patient now getting Goliaths. Patient is getting Goliath. That's going to be good for the Stalkers. It's going to be okay for the Marauders. But it's going to be a lot better versus the Phoenix, and he needs an Overseer. If he wants to effectively eliminate that Phoenix, he needs that Overseer, Reggie.
He does indeed, and you know what? I almost feel like the Patient didn't need to switch, but maybe the Immortals might not be very effective at this point. I just feel like the fact that the Phoenix can get such a big clump up, and that's pretty much all their supply, maybe the Immortals, it's not a good choice at this point.
Yeah. Immortals do counter the Marauders. Not very good against Marines, though.
Oh, no, not Marines? The Marines can just cut through it like butter.
Yeah, they just need an Overseer. That's what they need. But also, the Phoenix is very quick. It does rely a lot on the micro with that, because the Phoenix is very quick. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And here we go. Storm coming down, but it's not going to be enough. It wasn't the perfect storm. It was just a regular old storm. Graviton. Pew, pew. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. And
it's an undodgeable fungal. It's an undodgeable storm, rather. It's so good.
Okay, Xikar. Here's what's interesting. Bin Laden is sitting at 4,200. And Brobama, he doesn't have that much, but no. Are they saving up for a Tal'Darim?
How much? Wait, who has... Where's the bounties?
Look at Bin Laden. No, he just spent his money. He had 4,000. Yeah, he just dumped it into the Marines.
Yeah, he's going Marine. Okay, Brobama getting the Temple-Lots. This is very good late game. Temple-Lots are very good late game.
Looking at his upgrade choices, though, he's got a lot of hit points, but no armor. He needs to get a little bit more armor. But look, it's actually, 14 total armor. That's not bad. Where is he putting the money into the armor? Oh, that's why. He's got 10 hero armor. 10 ups for the hero. That's disgusting. That's a lot.
I mean, why this is hurting them so bad is the Patient's micro on this Archon has not been good at all. Look at this, Graviton beam, and he's done. And it's... Here we go. Patient throwing down some auto turrets, expecting a push. Man, that Patient's micro from that Archon is not good. He was microing the task very well early game. Once he got that Archon out, his micro just slipped. He needs to tighten up the bolts, get back in this game, not lose the Archon again, feed back his Tassadar. You have a bigger feedback range with the Archon, and he needs to utilize it.
Wow. Good point out by Ice that the Raiders have very close to the same amount of HP as Goliath. And that's strong.
Oh god, that is
654.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Jesus, that is so much HP. Oh my goodness, that is so much.
I'm still shocked that they have not got an Overseer. Oh, the Phoenix could go down. There we go. Finally.
Yeah, but there was no army there.
There was no army.
There was no army. Come on, that's not. That's never gonna happen.
Tournament winner fail. Come on, it's out. It was out in the open. And he does 43 damage versus heroic. I mean, keep in mind a lot of that was nerfed by the shields, but the shields were gone.
Yeah.
And that was really the problem there. If those shields were there, come on, Ice, he wouldn't have been able to get through it.
Yeah, no, I do agree with the Overseer. That 100%, 110% I agree with the Overseer. If he gets the Overseer, it would be much easier with the Phoenix. But nonetheless, the micro of the Phoenix is another factor.
Xikar.
Oh, here comes the Templots, Ragey, and I don't think they can hold. He needs to get the Templots in the front, though. He needs the Templots in the front.
And there he goes.
And
Temples are going to do so good against the Immortals.
Oh, yeah. GG.
GG.
There we go. Interesting game. Interesting comeback. Very excellent. Very excellent.
All right, I'm going to call it here in just a second. And Brobama even saying GG. They're feeling comfortable.
They are.
They're confident. Oh, they did a feedback on the Archon. He can't storm.
Oh, my goodness.
Down it goes. Look at the Phoenix. He's taking on. There was like 3 missile turrets there.
Yeah. There we go.
Wow. An interesting turn of event. Team 1 was eliminated. Team 3 will be moving forward. Your victors here tonight are going to be BROTHA, Brobama, and BinLadenbro. Unbelievable. Wow.
Awesome game. Excellent comeback. Excellent. You know what? I think we should get Nightmare in here. I think we should get Ice in here. I think we should talk a little bit about what just happened in that game.
I agree, but I'm going to stop the stream real quick and then
Definitely.
restart it, so that way I have a footing on where this match ended up. Guys, great matchup. You're here on Rage TV. Stay tuned.